This is the chest of drawers and the changing table that we bought as part of a package with a cot from the Australian online site Cots for Tots. The changing table on the top came with it, although we did have to buy their cover separately. The chest of drawers, it was in kit form, you put it together quite easily. There are 4 drawers of pretty good size for baby wear. We have them filled up. So, like for example, these little dividers we put in ourselves. Of course you have nappies. You'll need a lot of nappies for a newborn. We estimate 10 per day. We also have nighttime wear and other things. Handy things to have close by are your baby wipes. When there's a mess to clean up, you need them. We buy them by the carton, not by the package. Other handy things are just little wipes, just material things like that. You'll use them to wipe stuff up. If the baby gets a bit poopy, you might actually slide it under their bottom so they don't actually get stuff all over the changing table. It's easier to wash that than it is to wash this. As for getting rid of the nappies, we actually just down the side here we've just got a 25 litre disposable bin, plastic bags. For young babies the nappies don't actually smell much in the beginning, so we just empty that every 2 days. This is the cot which was part of the package with the chest of drawers that I just talked about. Again, had to be assembled. The cot actually comes with 2 fronts, so there's this one here which is for the babies. It does lower and raise a little bit for getting in and out, but the second frame you can put on it actually has an opening in the middle, so when the child gets a bit older you can actually use this as a small bed for them to get in and out themselves, which is quite handy. This is an insect canopy that we bought separately and put that on, not because we have any insects, but because we have cats, and our cats might jump on the top and we didn't want them getting in the bed even when the baby wasn't in there. So that's quite handy in keeping them out. Inside the bed, the mattress came with the kit, so we just had to buy the Manchester for it. As SIDS guidelines, you shouldn't have any pillows, no toys in the mattress. If you do use coverings, the baby's feet go down one end of the mattress and the coverings only go to about waist high, so you don't want to cover them up. This toy on the top we have was actually a present from a friend of ours, who their child had outgrown it. Baby didn't notice it too much, but now about 4.5 months she is starting to notice little toys like that on the top. The good thing about the cot is it's actually got a shelf, so down the bottom there is a drawer. It's not very deep, but you can put a few things in there, sheets or light blankets. As you can appreciate that it has no open top, and if you can see here, this is one of our inquisitive cats, so we didn't want the cats getting on the top of this stuff, so this is a bit of balsa wood that I put in myself, shoe cat, and this is a bit of light plyboard that I just put on top, so that just sits there just to keep the cats from going for a walk on that. In our cot we also have a cot bumper running around the outside edge, so you can see it there with very colourful prints on it. My wife made those. You can purchase them, but they're quite easy to make. What they're good for is they actually stop the baby from putting their arms and legs through the cot, through the bars, so they don't get stuck. Sometimes when they're little they also wiggle a lot and move their head, so it stops them banging their head against the bars when they're sleeping. Just check to make sure you meet SIDS guidelines. They're all tied up nice and tight, so there's not going to be any problems with that. But now Bub's getting a little bit older, she actually likes the colours and the pictures and lays there and watches them.